Hey Thinksters, this is Christian Meyer with another episode of Coffee Break Python. In today's video I want to give you the 5 top Python freelancer pages so that you can start earning money with your skills. So becoming a Python freelancer is very attractive nowadays because you can earn average salaries of $61 if you are consistently working as a Python freelancer. So suppose you have work experience for more than a few years in the Python space, then you can easily expect to earn $100 per hour. If you have less experience, of course, then you will start with a lower salary like $10 to $20 per hour, but which is also fine because you will learn a lot. Actually, you will learn much faster than doing some random courses on the web or reading some random Python books because you are not focusing on toy projects. You are solving real world projects. So becoming a Python freelancer from the get-go is really a recommended way of learning. And I've created a webinar. You can check out the webinar. I give the link below where I give you the whole state of the Python freelancer environment nowadays. And I will give you not only the hourly rate that you can expect to earn, but also strategies of how to increase your work on the marketplace. Okay, so let's dive into the top 5 freelancer platforms. Okay, so first of all, I think this is the elephant in the room, or the 900-pound gorilla, is Upwork.com. You can see, let's make it a bit larger. Okay, you can see there are a lot of Python jobs on the Upwork platform. One of the big advantages of Upwork is that you have a high barrier of entry, which means that the competition is not so big. There are other platforms like Freelancer.com, which I will will show you in a moment, which have a very low barrier of entry, so everybody can basically start becoming a Python freelancer without any barrier. But for Upwork, you have to apply actually, and I've created a video which shows you how to apply for Upwork and how to get accepted as an Upwork freelancer from basically from the first application. I will give a link to this video as well in the description. Okay, so I have. Okay. Okay, so Upwork is really nice. You can have you can see that if you search for the Python skill, the required Python skill, it already found 1,506 jobs. And now you can just scroll over these jobs and then apply for these jobs. This is also Upwork is a really intuitive framework. If you just start out, then I would recommend that you solve many such small projects so that you can build your rating over time, like $14 projects. Even as a starter, you can solve these $14 projects. Maybe you need a day or 2 days or even a week to solve it, but then the next project will be much easier for you to solve. And you can see that there are also some high-priced projects. You can also solve these high-priced projects within a day if you are an experienced Python coder, but or even faster within a few hours. So this is kind of there are 2 types of projects: projects that pay on an hourly basis and projects that pay on a project basis. So to solve the project, and if you become more and more advanced, you should apply for these projects, so project basis payments, because then you can increase your hourly rate without telling the client actually that your concrete hourly wage rate. And so, for example, if you solve this project within an hour, then your hourly rate would be $200. But the client doesn't know that he just paid you $200 per hour, because there may be some clients who wouldn't pay this kind of money for work that takes only 1 hour. Okay, so Upwork is really my number 1 recommendation. They take a 20% share, which is kind of a disadvantage of Upwork and of this high barrier of entry. But usually you can get prices and hourly rates which are more than 20% higher than on the other platforms. Okay, then there is Freelancer.com, and this is a low barrier of entry environment for freelancer. Everybody can apply. it's a huge page. This is a German version. I think there's an international version as well, and you can see programming Telegram bots, programming Python and OpenCV. Some of these projects require that you have a broad skill set, like in Java, PHP, Python, and so on. And some projects require that you have a deep skill set, like you have Python, machine learning, scikit-learn, and TensorFlow. So you are really deep a data scientist or machine learning engineer. And I would always recommend to go deep first. So, for example, to focus on data science and machine learning, and then learn all the Python-related skills in this sector, so that you can increase your hourly rate over time. Good. Then, so Freelancer.com is nice, but the competition is really heavy on this platform. There are a lot of jobs, maybe even more than on Upwork, because it's easier to post jobs and it's easier to apply for jobs, but this also makes the competition fierce. So on this platform. So therefore, I would recommend to maybe start with Freelancer.com to get some experience, but then switch to Upwork over time. And if you really mastered Upwork and you are an experienced freelancer, only then I would recommend that you switch to TopTile again, which is a platform with very, very high barrier of entry for the freelancers. So here they hire only the top 3% of freelancers. So from 100 applicants, they only take 3. So it's really competitive there. But if you manage to overcome the barrier of entry, and of course you have multiple shots on this, and you should, over time, as you build your freelancer profile, you should apply again and again and again, and one day you will basically master this high barrier of entry, which opens up a whole space of opportunities. Now you can charge much higher rates, and you will get a lot of clients who are willing to pay these rates. But this is only for advanced Python developers. If you want to improve your skills to reach this level of proficiency, I would recommend that you also check out my webinar, which I will give the link below, because the webinar shows you to some tricks how to improve your skills and how to tactically and strategically open up the way and towards Python mastery in the freelancer, so with the focus of Python freelancing and practical projects. Okay, so these are the 3 freelancer platforms that are in general best suited. Maybe start with Freelancer.com and then solve 2 or 3 easy projects. Then use your feedback and your testimonials and your experience to apply for an Upwork profile. And over time, you want to go into TopTile, in the TopTile platform, because there you have a huge barrier of entry which will protect you from the global competition by a certain amount. Then there is a Python-specific freelancer platform on python.org/jobs. I will give all the links to all platforms in the description below. And here you can see there are a lot of Python projects. So they are very specific, only focusing on the Python projects. So here they post basically the Python projects that are open. So, and most of them are remote projects, otherwise they wouldn't publish it here. And I think even maybe somewhere they mention whether they are remote. So this is really interesting. And also recent projects, you see that there are some projects posted on 20th of May, and there are a lot of new projects, and you can, as a Python freelancer, you should also directly apply here. But of course it helps if you have some profile on the other freelancer platforms, which you can already show. Then finally, I have a job board on the blog.freelancer.com, .finster.com, and on the blog, this is more for Python freelancers to advertise their skills and to advertise their services. You can specify the hourly rate and the skill level you have on the Finster.com learning app. So it's an app where you solve puzzles and you get a skill rating assigned, and you can use this rating here to advertise your skill as a premium member. And so this is the other platforms are focused around posting jobs, and then freelancers can apply for the jobs. Here we are posting freelancers, and people can apply with their jobs to get some freelancers. And okay, so those are my top 5 ways of starting out with the freelancer journey. As I told you, I would recommend to start with Freelancer.com. Then after solving 2 or 3 jobs, move to Upwork. Over time, you want to move to TopTile, which only take the best 3% of Python freelancers, and you also want to advertise your skills and improve your skill level over time. So you want to use multiple platforms to get clients and to improve your hourly rate over time. Check out my free webinar, which shows you exactly how to improve your hourly rate and how much you can expect to earn. Just click the link below and register for the webinar. Watch the video. It takes 45 minutes or so, and it will show you exactly how to leverage your skills on the Python marketplace. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.